So, cannonball tree, hero punch tree, uppercut tree, and the kickoff tree. I imagine there'll be a tree for the guns, because I could have swore I seen that in the trailer. Or not, well, yeah, I guess it was the trailer considering it was oh dear. Oof. Wait, what? They can control their victims as well as their furry friends, bats or wolves. I don't know if that's gonna play into effect as if they got like crazy ass wolves. Uh, yeah, I'd imagine there'll be a gun tree coming out. So let's see. The chain we already know. Dodging sideways or backwards to avoid enemy attacks does not interrupt the melee combo and increases the area effect of the next punch. Okay. After finishing an entire one, start the next one with a powerful transition, which in addition grants energy. Killing an enemy midair has a 100% chance of dropping an energy pickup, which I guess is the power of lightning that he was talking about. So for uppercut, we have touchdown, which is holding down to attack an enemy by lifting them up and smashing them into the ground, causing a massive explosion. All common enemies are killed instantly. Punch of the bunch. Uppercut and takedown now sends multiple enemies midair. Additionally, the gauntlet and juggler revolver effect all the midair enemies. Oh, simultaneously. Okay. Quake punch. Jump forward, smashing the ground, damaging blast. Nearby enemies take higher damage and are knocked down. It says your movement, use your movement to adjust. Okay, I can follow up with an even bigger attack. I can chain it straight forward to top off the sequence with a massive explosion. And then that's the additional splash. All regular enemies explode on impact after being cannonballed. Okay. On the spot, 15% chance of hitting a weak spot and them dropping health. Increases maximum health. And then we also see right there that they got the battery thing, so that would be for our energy, I suppose. Death defied. Receiving the lethal damage doesn't cause death. Instead, it gives you 25% of max health, 3% of vulnerability, shoving the nearby enemies away. It does not reset your ability until death. And then there's like wanted abilities. Alright. I'm not running back to that gate just to see nothing.
Can't remember the last time we gathered together in the manor.
Oh, I was just about to say, I don't know if there's going to be secret stuff, but apparently there is.
On, we stand guard at the gates.
Mr. Rentier?
If they're not going to...
Boys, my father in his office?
He is.
If they're not going to read the thing that I pick up, I'm not going to read it, because I'm just going to assume it's like the lore of the world.
Oh, officially they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
Lincoln and I guess his dad or grandfather.
Sure hope it's worth it.
Veil of secrets.
Unexplained creature sighting.
Long time no see, Mr. Rentier.
Ignore that.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up. I can smell it.
Something blowing
Mr.
right
Rentier,
there.
you remember me?
No. Blows head off.
From my first year of cadet training. I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
Oh. RI files. I'm just going to read the PS. PS, we're going to attend the reception together with DC's Rentier Institute Outpost Director, Mr. Edward Jones. I hope you don't mind letting him leave his post for this well-deserved celebration. I think it said something about the 50th anniversary, so.
How did it go?
Alright, so I
Did you
go
get that
there
big
to.
gangster you were after?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but the surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field. Heavy as hell.
First prototype of the
Where the hell you
gauntlet.
been? Thought you got bitten by some tick.
Some of those fangy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured. Did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
Gravener's with you?
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the Manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am a field agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
Why must you always make me spoon feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation.
I imagine at some point the manor is going to get attacked
Send
with
someone
vampires.
in here to clean up this mess.
What mess? Oh, probably the head. All the blood that I just left on his nightstand.
Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
Should have seen that priest armed with holy water, crosses, and whatnot. And that tick. He was scared stiff.
Would have loved to have seen his face when you walked in with that gauntlet.
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Ah, this is the bucks. Okay. Use bucks, which I have about, it's hard to see because that's where I have my Twitch monitoring thing, about 6,500. And I can navigate between weapon categories. Okay, so there's something I haven't unlocked yet, which is probably going to be the new gauntlet upgrade, maybe. But we'll see. Shooting a weak spot restores the bullet. Okay. An enemy can be shot right after becoming airborne with a single bullet that deals increased damage. Effect can be repeated with the right timing so long as they stay midair. It does not work with fanning. Healing is now followed up by a short 5-second. Wow, that's really good. And then this is, I guess, level 8, level 4, level 6. I do like that free bullet. I really do. Oh, I'm too short for the do not disturb. I guess that's fine because I should probably try and work on my juggling. So I'll do that and that. Wait. Did it spend my... Oh, that was a bit odd. So there's two things I haven't unlocked yet. You can buy upgrades anytime by opening your inventory.
Gravener by the stables. He ain't coming in.
I heard Gravener's finally retired.
Father in all his directorial glory. The artist who painted the portrait, what was his name? Philomen Cole? He was so curious about those gauntlets. Word came back that he talked about them in a local pub, and Father had to give him a very stern talking to. Scared the living piss out of him. Father was a very private person. I'm surprised he ever consented to even pose for this portrait. You can see by the look in his eyes he wasn't too happy about it.
Welcome home, Mr. Red sir.
Hopefully we find that last thing at the presentation.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty, but that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well,
there was one
as
guy
I say,
laughing
keep
and one
up the
guy
good
coughing.
work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all
And
for
God bless
gathering
America.
here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse that shatters any nearby sanguisuga's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamoured nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new era, gentlemen. Armed
The
with this
blimp's coming
gauntlet, there is
down!
no way our enemy can surprise us.
Yeah, I knew we were getting raided. I knew it. Zapper, innovative device with it created within the aura to disrupt the vampiric illusions worn on left hand, utilized as a support tool in combat thanks to the capabilities to discharge and create an electrical arc on demand. Press LB to block. The Zapper can electrocute enemies, press it to block enemies attacking you to electrocute them, and makes them open towards an E combo. Oh my god, is it just like rapid punches? Damn. I got a new perk. Oh, it's the Zapper Gauntlet. Oh, okay. So the E combo and the Zapper block. So I can either do All pickups collect at a wider distance. Maximum energy is increased by 1 bar. I get a bar of electricity with every 5th gauntlet finisher. The zapper slowly drains health in exchange for energy. It takes 30 seconds and 50% of the max health to load 1 energy segment. Be careful. Oh my god, the bleeding can be lethal. So I would literally just need to like keep pushing and just like getting health pickups. Wow. It can now affect multiple enemies. It can destroy incoming flying projectiles. Doesn't work with bullets or shockwaves. Killing an electrocuted enemy yields energy pickup. Does not work in supercharged. Wireless transmission. Wireless transmission, which is killing an enemy will greatly increase the damage for the next 3 punches, and you'll see it by the gauntlet being red. Adds a strong explosion around the end. Let me see that. Whoa, he like yanked him. Was that just me? Yeah, he actually like yanked him. That's got to be something that you unlock with like one of these 2 things. It now contains more punches and speeds up even more. Okay. So I'm looking for one more lore item, I think. Yeah, there it is. Zapper pull. Another new perk. Oh, it's just the zapper pull him. Hold LB while looking at a midair enemy to smash them into the ground. Slamming them creates a small blast. You can grab and pull multiple enemies. Zapper effects now affect multiple midair enemies and deal blast damage proportional to the number of bodies.
Gotta find a way to the stables. That's all that's left of Harrow's Zeppelin. Maybe I can string a rope somewhere.
Oh yeah, this big open area isn't ominous. Are those the ones that can throw stuff at me? Like I saw on the thing? Yeah. Infected Proteus.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harold's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
Hold up, Hal. You're gonna be fine.
You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
Please, help me!
Christ, what a massacre. I'm gonna find who did this and tear them a new asshole. That'll do it.
Okay, so no new upgrades were unlocked, but it did tell us that the gauntlet gets a upgrade at level 4, so that's good. Alright, just double checking. There's nothing I can read around here. Because I could have swore there was a way to see, like, what was available in this level. Yeah, like there's one more for the first spark, which is this mission. Alright. You gotta be on the lookout for one lure. Zapper Dash. Buddy took the dash for him, or the pull, I should say. What the hell is this? Oh, these are all the heads.
Shut your ugly traps!
Ah, there's the last document.
Joseph Warren and great-grandfather Dick. To find the Tech headquarters, he let the Brits take him captive. Would have loved to have seen the surprise on their faces when he incinerated those tick nests and saved their royal asses. I can smell the gas.
Gee, I wonder what's over here. A new enemy? Oh.
Gotta destroy this place before we break into the archives. Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow.
Oh! Oh, yeah. was just meleeing it. And by melee, I meant I was doing the kickoff. I, in fact, did not need to do the kickoff.
Now to find my father.
Oh, he doesn't even know what he is. Come here. Perk points. New perk. An electric perk is available. Spend a perk point to activate it. It consumes energy in return for more powerful effects and larger damage output. Alright, so we got the Icarus, but we also got the Quake Punch, which is probably what I should do. Just punched him into the TNT. Oh, now that I got all these skills at my disposal, oh, it's a wrap. Boo Hag? Energy pickups will immediately fill an empty energy.
It's all gone.
No, I'm trying to dash to this guy. Leave me alone. Alright, now since you're all here, to get a good ground slam going. Just got an achievement, Mighty Mitten. Kill 10 enemies only using the gauntlet in a row. I gotta be careful in situations like that. Granted, I did have a health crystal here, but... Can I just not walk through there? Oh, there's a little thing. Is this his office? It is. I have enough bucks to buy an upgrade, which is the healing is followed up by 5 seconds of invulnerability. I'm gonna hold off on that.
Fuck is this?
With the sound of that screech, I probably should have bought it. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Let me guess, some big freaky thing has killed my daddy. He's gonna like... Yup, I was gonna say, he's got a hold of him.
Get him out of here. I got this.
Was it my dad? Oh, yeah, I think it is. Oh, is this the one that they were telling me about? How some of them had grown tentacles?
I couldn't leave you at the mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him. Rentier Institutes, choking on ash and blood. I had hoped you'd make it more difficult.
Oh, now he's... From dusk till dawn, only a handful of agents survived.
Yes, we won't make it to Calico like this!
Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key, Jesse. Don't let it out of your sight. It's all we've got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop!
Stop! We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart.
We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
A shotgun. A heavy-hitting, sawed-off shotgun ideal for close combat and capable of dealing damage to multiple enemies. Use it with X when not on cooldown. Whoa. Alright. This is actually where we're going to hold off, because I really like how it segues us into mission after mission, but we're going to call it right here. I think I will make a series about this, only because I don't think that this game is too long. Like we're already on our 4th mission, and I've only been streaming and like playing this game for an hour and a half, you know? So mathematically, like if there were, let's say, 20 whole missions, assuming that I don't get hard stuck on any for a long period of time, that would be mathematically what? So like 3 hours for 8 missions, double that. So 6 hours for 16 missions. And then you just add it again for an hour and a half. So it would take me about like 7.5 to, let's call it 8 hours to beat this game if there's only 20 missions. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I will be doing a series on this, and at some point in the near future, we will be streaming this. But we're going to be doing all that in the next one, and I hope to see you then. Peace.